The main obsession for me was to try to understand what is the relationship between individuality, the single, and the community, the totality, the globality. I always said that sculpture is probably the best way to ask a question. You are always working with very physical elements, something that you can touch with a weight, with a size, with a volume, etc., but you could not describe. You're always talking about abstractions. The show at MACBA, the idea was to try to embrace around 30 years of my work. Every material has its own memory, and that dialogue creates a lot of new possibilities. For example, a large installation of doors that I did in the early 90s. And they are cast iron doors that obviously you cannot open, you can do nothing. It's a new question again. What is on the other side of the door? It's important. Everything is done, it's in your head. Many times I'm thinking that the work is so strongly related with your personal life that is moving, following you in some ways. I'm from the Mediterranean. It means that for me, I have to touch, to caress, even ideas. My eyes many times are in my fingers.
My name is Ferran Baramblit. I'm the director of MACBA, the Museum of Contemporary Art in Barcelona. Barcelona is a city where conceptual art has been very important. I think during all 20th century, from the avant-garde, but especially during the 60s and 70s. And I think this approach that we are giving of Jaume's work generates a dialogue with us, with that past. That is also the past of the museum itself.
I'm always trying in my work to create a certain silence that could embrace the possibility of each viewer, each person, to be with himself, with herself, in the way to develop all the quantity of beauty that we are hiding inside ourselves. That is probably the reason that in the last years I'm working a lot with those portraits with the eyes closed, because I guess it's an invitation for the viewer to do the same. And in that strange dream state attitude that it seems a dream, I guess we can really understand sometimes much better reality. It was 30 amazing years for me. If I was with the security to know what I will do tomorrow, probably I don't need to come to the studio anymore. And like a farmer, to cultivate the question, I think it's key,